Hello, my name is Abe. Welcome back to Dead Cells. We are doing a survival Mushroom Boy run. It's gotta be done. We don't need Mushroom Boy immediately, so we can take some other weapons like Nutcracker? Stun Shield Nutcracker? I mean, I'd rather just take like an explosive crossbow and then find a better weapon very shortly, so let's just do this instead, actually. But yes, we know what we're doing. We have to find a Mushroom Boy and then actually get a Mushroom Boy and actually use a Mushroom Boy. Well, we don't have to use Mushroom Boy. We just can't sacrifice Mushroom Boy. And if we do that, we'll unlock the second to last achievement that I have in this game. The final achievement after that, all we gotta do is win with a cursed sword, which I have given myself a personal challenge to do it legitimately, to do the whole run with a cursed sword, a perfect run, never getting hit ever. So we have to get to that point where that is our final achievement, and then we'll do it. Then we'll focus it down. I tried to do a little bit of that the other day, ended up being really hard. I think I put up a good attempt, but it's gonna be real freaking hard to do that. And I'll be honest with you, I kind of want to do it on 5 BC, a curse sword run, and if I do, I know that I have to either beat the Queen and the Lighthouse without getting hit, or I need to beat the Collector, because you can't leave the game after you fight Hand of the King on 5 BC. It literally says that the fountain tube is clogged, and your head won't fit into it. So the game stops you from ending it, which I think is kind of funny. But hey, you know, it gives us something to do. It gives us something to look forward to and to work towards, right? A horrible, difficult run using, you know, only one of the most dangerous weapons in the entire game. Ah, should be easy. Should be easy. Okay, please don't step behind this guy. You only did 21 damage per shot? Okay, you hit me a little bit more than that. Really thought that they would hit a little bit harder on the first floor, but I guess it is just, you know, the first floor. They will hit harder in the future. Okay, this is amazing. I don't care about one rat in the distance. I'll murder him. I'll ice him. Oh man, it feels like cheating. It's such a good weapon. I'm not gonna use another meat skewer, but you know, if we were rolling brutality, I very much might. Okay. Grappling hook. Not really what we're looking for. I'm gonna replace it. Although I suppose we could roll like a mixed green-red build. You know, I guess there's no real reason, and you know, honestly, let's look for like a tombstone, that would be fun. Honestly, there's no real reason to keep the explosive crossbow. We don't need to roll a ranged build. You know what we should do? Use seismic strike. I have no idea how that weapon actually works, but figuring it out, hey, you know, that's half the fun. Figuring out what weapons work in what situations. You know, because you're not gonna want to use one particular weapon for the whole game. Okay, well, I do that all the damn time, but if you're not me and you like a little bit more diversity in your diet, maybe you're not gonna want to use the same weapon in the whole game. Like, you know, the Giant's Whistle. Do I take it every time? Yes, because it's the Giant's Whistle. Gotcha. The heck is this? Sir Hop says, just a worse boy's axe, sadly. What is a worse boy's axe? Seismic strike. Does it do damage over time to enemies applied it root to? It's Probably not. I mean, the voice axe doesn't do that. The only weapon that applies damage while rooted is repeater crossbow and root grenade. Okay, so admittedly there's 2 of them. Where's voice axe? I suppose seismic strike hits multiple enemies, which is a benefit. You know, you'll be able to root a whole line. I guess if you wanted to root a whole line of enemies, you would just use like a root grenade. I guess maybe you could apply root very frequently to bosses, but they get resistant to it anyways. And a boy's axe kind of interrupts boss attacks in a very strange manner, which is kind of unusual. I guess the truth is I don't know. Nunu, welcome to the stream. The truth is I don't know, but we'll figure it out. Plus 20% damage, no reason to reroll this. We'll go disengagement. This might be a run where we go disengagement, necromancy, gastronomy. We gotta find a new green skill to replace this electricity with. It was good to have. Well, I've only used it twice. It is good to have, as opposed to the grappling hook, I think, because I want to go a little bit outside of the brutality. Well, you're gonna die. We do need to find something to replace it. Something like a root grenade would actually be perfect. And it's not even for the root, it's mostly for the fact that a root grenade would apply a little bit of damage to enemies all around me. I guess a powerful grenade would work too. So let's see what we can find. You burn the ground when you blank. Do 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 da da. That's right, we're looking for dodge roll. You burn the ground when you dodge roll. Turns out that's not that interesting. Yeah, that was a pretty solidly handled encounter, and now we kind of have to do it again because there's another elite. Oh, come down here. Hey. What do we have? 10. Just keep sacking it. These amulets are not good enough. These amulets are making me thirsty. Zerhop says survival is kind of lacking in DOT unless you take frostbite. Yeah, it's either root on particular weapons or that frostbite mutation that makes it so that all of your slowdown effects also do DOT. But whenever I've tried taking frostbite, maybe this is me, my gameplay, my style. Whenever I tried taking that frostbite mutation, perfect. I've realized that I didn't really, oh my God, put this away. Like the DOT because it wasn't that much DOT. Like it was very meaningless. But maybe I just didn't have the right build for it. Or maybe late in the run it scales way better. You know, maybe the problem with it is early in your run it doesn't really do that much damage, and even if you have something like No Mercy, it's still not that viable. But you know, if you keep at it and you keep practicing every day, you'll soon find that you can do whatever you want, even kill enemies in a decent length of time. Repeater crossbow. You know what? We'll take it. We did explosive crossbow for a little bit on the last run, and now we'll mix it up here. I like them both. I mean, they're just both great. I don't think you need me to tell you that both crossbows are actually fantastic. Maybe you do. Maybe you don't use crossbows with survival, in which case you really should. Better giant whistle, better giant whistle. It's very low damage. The main utility is instantly killing kamikazes and squishy enemies using slow affixes. I guess that is true. Yeah, I guess that's the idea. I was saying something like a root grenade would be nice for doing a little bit of AoE damage, killing smaller things. An item that has slow on enemy death plus frostbite, that would help to deal with those enemies. It would work. It would work. It would work! Mushroom Boy, you did hit the bird, but you didn't do any damage. It's a carrot. You know, I don't have gastronomy. I can just eat the carrot. Oh, Jesus. Did you just jump out of root? I'm gonna call a little bit of BS on that one. I guess now that I have a, you know what? Now that I have a repeater crossbow, the weaker enemies are less of a problem because I can just hit them with the DOT effect of this. But I suppose grenades and birds weren't a problem with the explosive crossbow because of the fact that the explosive crossbow does a good job against them too. You know, the explosive crossbow, you hit the Y button, you smack the pickaxe on the ground, and then all of a sudden, you don't have to deal with anything. They're all dead. They're all dead. They'll be dead. What do we have to do in this run? This is gonna be maybe we shouldn't have taken that in brutality. This is going to be a collector run, isn't it? And if it's gonna be a collector run, we need... I was gonna say we need barbed tips, but that's actually a complete lie, we don't. Am I gonna do it? Shots pierce, shots pierce. I don't like it, but we'll take it. Better Mushroom Boy. Ah, double damage. No, thank you. Well, this is a root grenade, by the way. It's one of these runs now, I guess. So long ever thinking that I would be in a good spot on this run. Now at any single moment, we could die horribly. Whoops. We'll get my HP back on that one. I just always find myself playing very poorly whenever I get Scythe Claws recently, but you know what? We do ranged all the time, we don't always do Scythe Claws all the time, except that's kind of a lie. I kind of do deal Scythe Claws all the time. So I don't know how I feel about Mushroom Boy interacting with this, but you know, for the time being, if he kills things before I get there, why not? I will admit though, root grenade is very tempting now. Because instead of the whistle, we could root enemies and then smack them around a bit, but the whistle is still good to kill one-off enemies. I actually think with this build I would prefer the root grenade. Because we lost our only root ability, so yeah, I'll take it. Large AoE, does a lot of DOT, it should be acceptable. Okay, well this is gonna be a weird run. Rampart's corrupted prison. We are done with the floor, nothing left. I'm also like, how the hell are we gonna kill the Watcher? That's the thing that I'm racking around in my brain right now. I've got this idea of, at least with the repeater crossbow, you can, you know, just keep shooting. What the heck are we gonna do now? The boss is hard to hit, let's be honest. All right. Get kill rhythm. It's a high damage weapon though. I mean, scythe claws are one of the highest damage weapons in the whole game. So it's not a bad thing to have them. Just hard to use them. Kind of sometimes very hard to use them, honestly. Great owl. Sorry, I got a boy. There's my boy. My man. And the only thing I have to deal with enemies before they hit me is a freaking root grenade. I'm running. Okay. Can you tell I'm scared? Can you tell I'm really scared? Oh hey, 10,000 gold if you want to kill 10 enemies. I mean, it's not that bad. My boy, stop it. My boy! Stop it! You're making it so hard to actually kill anything. What the hell? He was invisible. Did you see that? Am I losing my mind? Or was he not actually 100% invisible? I need to be comboing more, but Mushroom Boy is making it impossible to actually do anything. So this is I believe this is like the same problem I had previously with Mushroom Boy. Which is that when I get him, if I'm running melee, I basically can't run melee anymore, so I don't know what to do. I legitimately don't know what to do. I mean, I almost died because I think Mushroom Boy hit an enemy into a wall. As a result of that, the enemy's hitbox kind of glitched out a little bit, and then he was invisible. Okay, we have a new weapon. How are you not dead yet? Okay, go down, get over here, kill this thing, grab Snake Fangs. Okay, scythes. You're too slow with Mushroom Boy. Let's try Scythe Claw. And by Scythe Claw, I mean Snake Fangs. Because with Snake Fangs, here's my thinking. If Mushroom Boy hits something, I'll still teleport to the enemy, right? I don't know if that's even better, but it's at least different. Because you know what? Honestly, I'm just gonna do this. Goodbye. I'm selling him. It's too much if you miss one hit. Oh my god, that guy has been killing me lately. It's too much if you miss one hit. You're screwed. At least I feel like I'm getting screwed. Wow. And I gotta admit, it's very easy to move quickly when you're using these. They don't necessarily do that much damage, but, you know, we're early. and they're legendary, so we just gotta let them scale. I kinda like this, actually. Could be better, but it's not that bad. I'm gonna get hit. I did not get hit. Mushroom Boy, save me. I died. No. Oh. This is okay. I'm just gonna go ranged. I'm just gonna do a survival ranged run. I keep trying to do melee with Mushroom Boy. I keep trying it. I should have healed, definitely, obviously, but what outfit is this? I look like a blue thumb. Mushroom Boy is just such a not great item. he's not the best for certain. So we're just not gonna ignore that. If we get Mushroom Boy, we're just gonna do ranged. I'm gonna get a crossbow, and then we're just gonna do it. Because once I do this achievement once, I can completely ignore him. And you know, freaking, I don't know, dislike the video if you want. I don't care. I hate him. Mushroom Boy is so awkward to use. I'm not blaming him for my death there, even though I probably could. He's just so bad at knocking enemies away from me when I don't want him to, or knocking enemies into me without stunning them sometimes. It's happened multiple times. And again, like as I play more Dead Cells, anything that interrupts the standard gameplay experience, it's probably gonna result in my death more than anything else, more than it'll help. So we will just look for a crossbow. Well, I'll take any crossbow we get, and then we'll go fight the collector, and we'll just take a Mushroom Boy and get the achievement done. Oh man. I think that everyone else who plays this game is actually insane. Because people are always like, Mushroom Boy's real good. And the only thing I can think of is, are we playing the same game? Like, pardon me? Pardon moi? What the heck? This is a great outfit. You know what I look like? I look like freaking Loader. Look at this. Don't I look like Loader? Da-da. Their Nuna says, never played this game yet. I have also never played this game. Yet. If you sacrifice Mushroom Boy, you can clear floors below you. So the thing is that I would sacrifice Mushroom Boy, but the achievement is don't sacrifice Mushroom Boy. The achievement is literally finish a game not sacrificing Mushroom Boy. So when I summoned him on the previous attempt and we were in the prison, I couldn't despawn him. He was stuck. He was a part of my run at that point and I couldn't get rid of him. So I guess maybe I just gotta be careful about summoning him. Or maybe I just have to not summon him. You know, just keep him as an item and just use him on the queen fight or something. Random skills. I will take anything. I will even take a Mushroom Boy. Yes, I know I'm doing it again, but also, like, I have a ranged weapon now. You know, if Mushroom Boy messes up something, hopefully it won't be disastrous. As long as I'm not cursed, I think that's okay. Like if we're on a room like this, Mushroom Boy kicks ass, pushes him up against walls. If I'm trying to hit him with a weird snake claw, no, Mushroom Boy, no. Zerhop says, I think in the past the reason why people have said Mushroom Boy is good because it did ludicrous damage to bosses. But that was fixed. I knew that that Mushroom Boy, really, I think any familiar could break damage caps on bosses, and that was a thing. If that's the only reason why people respected Mushroom Boy, that makes way more sense. Because I do not respect the mushroom at all. Mighty Odin, welcome. How's it going? Like 3-shotting Hand of the King. Oh, I mean, that's not that bad, actually. Like, that's not really... That's just damage cap, I think. But maybe he did interrupt the damage cap for some reason, or bypass it. Because the Hand of the King, like all the other bosses in Dead Cells, they can take, at most, 15% damage in a single tick of damage. So, for a boss like the Hand of the King, 7 shots is the bare minimum that it takes to kill him. It doesn't matter how much damage you do. You could have 1,000 scrolls, and it would still take 7 shots. So I'm wondering if maybe the thing against the Hand of the King was maybe you were hitting well, maybe not you, but maybe people were hitting the damage cap, and the hit from Mushroom Boy, wow, combined with the knockback, hitting a wall or something was enough to get like a kill. Yeah, when he hits a wall, he does a lot of damage, doesn't he? But regardless, Mushroom Boy sucks. That's the TLDR on this, and you can fight me. If you don't agree, fight me. I'll see you in the castle tower. I'll see you in the distillery. Really do need a different weapon though. This pyrotechnic, yes, it was a ranged weapon. I like the skills that came with this, which is why I took the pyrotechnic, but I was kind of hoping to get a new weapon on the floor. It's okay, we'll figure it out. Just remember, never, ever, ever sack Mushroom Boy now. He's gotta live forever. Okay, well, there's poison. I feel like Mushroom Boy is a good tactics item. It's like having a passive Wave of Denial or knockback shield or sandals. The thing is, like, if I'm playing tactics, I'll just take Wave of Denial. For ranged builds, it does make sense because it helps push the enemy away and stagger them. But it is just terribly inconsistent. Mushroom Boy killed the boss in like 5 seconds. I've killed the giant in less than 1! Just the fact that one legendary item does a lot of damage doesn't mean that it's good. You people. I don't understand your choices in games, cards, or mushrooms, or boys. I just wanted to show you that I could. The shield is not just for show. Man, we gotta get a new weapon. Oh no. All right, goodbye. We should get something soon. This floor, I believe this floor does have 2 shops, so we'll find something here. It might take a bit though. There's another clip moment right there. I was purposefully just running in one direction to make it perfect. It's just in Abe doesn't do no shrooms. How do you know? Okay, well, I'm gonna save my money for the shop, although that's a better weapon than what we currently have. Well, there's one for free. Death Orb. Death Orb. No, give me this for now. I mean, it's like 4 times the damage until I find a, oh, good lord. It's like 4 times the damage until we find a better weapon. Look, I'll take some poison damage. I don't care about that. That went pretty well. That went pretty well. No, actually, we want to buff the damage on this. I mean, that could have gone very poorly. From the moment I jumped down there and there was one elite that I aggroed, it could have gone very poorly. There's a shield. I like the shield that we have, but I'll get this for the money. You just said that the shroom sucks. The shroom did not help me at all there. Okay, good job, boy. You got 1 kill. I get 50 more and get on my level. Perfect. Here we go. I'm trying to get better at letting enemies turn into elites, because if you let them turn into elites, you get more malaise reduction. You might as well. They don't have special abilities, they're just very tanky, and they teleport, but they teleport anyways, so I don't really see the need to worry. Oh god! That's the problem when you open up a chest and you go to like scratch your face real quick. Gonna itch my nose, and then all of a sudden 18,000 zombies and birds come flying out of a chest. Okay. Crush trap. Guess we gotta keep Mushroom Boy. Mushroom Boy! Just think how much damage we're gonna do when we actually find a weapon that works. Hey. Oh man, you just wait, game. When I get a survival weapon. What did I take? Just took 1 in brutality. Should probably take tactics. 1 point in brutality is fine. I mean, this is one of those runs where I just need to finish the run and win, and then we get the achievement. So we should really, reveals invisible enemies. We should really, you know, spend a point or 2 into brutality so that we don't die. We see how that goes sometimes in our runs. We don't want that to happen here if we can avoid it. So there is a shop, and we kind of do need to go to that shop before we leave. I've got to go all the way back up here in order to find a teleporter. So let's see what the shop has, pick up a new weapon, and then get the heck out of here. And luckily it is a weapon too. So I'm with Mushroom Boy, I'm just going full on, give me just a weapon. I don't care what. I'll take an ice crossbow, I don't care. I don't think I've ever used an ice crossbow. So that freezes, that does a lot of damage. I'm gonna keep, we'll see how this works. Well, I hope it does a lot of damage. I hear good things about the ice crossbow. Will at least, yeah. You know, this will be This will be my deal. This will be my... I'm trying to think of a word here that fits. I can't think of one. My brain is fried today. This will be my my deal with you guys. I will use a weapon that I haven't really used before. Ice crossbow. I have no idea how to use it. It's a weird ice crossbow. Sure, why not? Freezes the enemy. Piercing critical hits that return bolts. Let's do it. No mercy, ammo, don't need them, I don't think. Gastronomy, necromancy would both be okay. Give me that early necromancy, I'm tired of dying. Well, we've actually been doing pretty well at dead cells. We've had a good streak lately. But I like it anyways. None of the other options even seem that great. Hey, ice crossbow, all right, well, the one we have is better, so goodbye. So one thing with this weapon, nice, is I don't really know, that's not how you do it. I don't really know how much damage this thing can do. It's very fast. It's faster than I thought it would be. Ah, we need piercing on the first shot. Without piercing on the first shot, oh, nice. Our damage is not quite all that good. Well, it's not our damage, that's the problem. Well, it is, because we have piercing shots. The big problem Thank you. The big problem is that we can't freeze multiple enemies. We also need to get rid of the biters because they are biting the enemies, causing them to not be frozen. So we have a couple of things to work on with this crossbow. Maybe the other crossbow would have actually been better, now that I think about it. I didn't think about these types of weapon affixes, but we got things to change. So we don't want things like grenade, arrow, viscera, biters. Those all have to go. And we need piercing also on the first shot. Seems like a weapon that has very particular criteria on it, right? Like, yeah, it's a good weapon if you have these mutations, these weapon affixes. Yo, piercing shot. It goes through shields. I didn't think about that. Yeah, the biters. Why am I summoning biters? Oh, I'm not summoning biters, they're just teleporting to me. Okay. I get it now. Yeah, you had to go, you were turning into an elite. Dude, the biters are so bad. You might notice, by the way, I haven't even bothered summoning Mushroom Boy. Yeah, there's a reason for that. Although with the biters, I guess we probably could. All right, yeah, kill my biter, see if I care. I get like one biter. No, I get 3 biters. No, maybe I do only get 1 biter per enemy. Oh my god, where is... Oh, Jesus, I didn't even see it. Yeah, against elites, they don't stay frozen forever. Which is completely understandable. And this is shrapnel axes, which I'm not a big fan of anyways. Hello. Can't believe I actually managed to freeze you. Oh no. Fighters, stop hitting him. I gotta freeze him. They are just, they love trying to kill me. Fighters crawl from the dead. Well, we don't really need the shield. We can dump that for the time being. Oh my god, just get out of here. Fighters. Like, it's a big difference in damage. Secret discovered. Hey, thank you for the evil chicken. I guess it doesn't have to be chicken. It's a unknown kebab archetype. I think half of my fun in Dead Cells now is just like finding bad synergies. Finding synergies of like, yeah, you know, in theory this is great, but also there's like one little thing about this that kind of like screws up the whole plan. Which I always seem to discover when I'm using things like Mushroom Boy and biters. Wow, I don't know how that worked. Stop shooting me. Uh-oh. I tried to jump it. Disengagement's not active, so if we get hit, we die. So I'm trying to be, oh, a little careful! I hurt him. I was just trying to get to a safe spot. I should have teleported away and got the health. Oh my lord. These Mushroom Boy runs, they are cursed. They are absolutely cursed.